Hello friends, today's question is how should one respond if he is asked by the IO or for that matter anybody if you are taken coaching. Now let me put this very clearly that you should not tell a lie, one, and secondly, the assessors do not look at you differently or they don't look at you with a biased mindset if you're taken coaching. In my 10 years of experience of coaching, I won't call it coaching, of training SSB aspirants, I can tell you, I can give you number of examples of candidates who have gone ahead and told the assessors that yes, I have taken training and they have made it. At the same time, there are candidates who have gone and said yes, I have taken training and they have not made it. Please understand, the assessors are well experienced, highly trained, and a candidate will not be able to fake it. And that's why I keep saying that there cannot be any short tricks in SSB. You need to understand the process, you need to understand the OLQs, and you need to project yourself correctly. Right? To project yourself correctly does not mean that you have to project a fake image of yourself. That will get spotted very easily. Right? I have explained this many a times, even in my recent webinar on understanding the OLQs, and I have said that very clearly. Right? When you try to be somebody else, there will be a lot of inconsistencies in your performance, particularly in the psych test. Right? At the same time, when you are sitting in front of the interviewing officer, if you are naturally yourself, you will be that much more confident and you will be able to take on the questions and respond naturally. The moment you try to put up a facade, a false image, you will be under tremendous pressure and it will somewhere or the other, it will spill out. Okay? So you need to be naturally good. Okay? And you need to be as simple and straightforward as you are sitting in front of the IO and whatever question he is asking you, without any fear, inhibition, you should respond to him as fully as possible. Is this clear? Similarly, in the GTO technique, if you learn a few structures, and I'm very critical about this and I keep saying this, that wherever you may go for coaching, right? I have no problem, or I will not comment on that. You should, if you want to go, you should go. But for God's sake, don't try to memorize the structures when it comes to the practical task. A lot of people try to memorize the structures. What you need to understand is the principle. You should know what is the principle and how to fix that material that will bridge the gap between the two structures. And it is not a rocket science, right? If you understand the principle, which I have explained very nicely in my video product also, and this is one thing that I personally teach in AFPA GTO ground, and the entire focus is on the concept of cantilever, not 10 structures, 100 structures. There can be 101 structures. There can still be a new structure. So if you memorize the structure and you go there, you will not be able to find a solution. Second thing, please understand, it is not only the solutions that I am looking for, I am seeing your overall behavior, right? So my point is, if you have got coached from somewhere, if you have got coached from AFPA or wherever, please do not hide. It is not going to help you. Now what we look at is, well, here is a guy who did not make it in the first 2, 3 attempts, 4 attempts, or is a fresher. Did coaching help him? Is he able to perform better now after coaching? Suppose he has been a coach candidate, right? Now, if yes, then what is the significance of this, or what is the understanding of the assessor, that if this guy can go through a 14-day program and he can grasp things and he can understand and he can perform, well, he is a highly trainable candidate, right? But if he has gone through 14 days and is still doing, fumbling and doing some basic mistakes, It means what? The coaching has not helped him. It means he is not a guy who can be easily trained. Okay, so coaching per se is not bad, but how you got trained, what you have understood, whether you have been able to inculcate and perform on the ground is what is of essence. I always tell students who want to join AFPA, please, for God's sake, do not come at the neck of the moment. Do not walk into the SSB from AFPA. You will not be able to make it. Unless you are really originally good, okay? Because when you come here, we put you through the process, we find whatever is lacking in you, we guide you, we tell you what you need to do after here so that you become good in that. How should you introspect? How should you imbibe those things, right? So you need time. So don't go for coaching wherever you go. Don't go at the last moment. Keep some time after that so that you can introspect and you can imbibe and you can understand the essence of it and you can project yourself well. So coaching per se is not bad. We are not biased against coach candidate, but the coaching should have helped you. So be your natural self, put up your natural front and be confident. Half the battle will be won. I hope I have been able to explain this in detail. Thank you. Jai Hind.